La, la, la. Okay, if anyone is in stream early, hello and welcome. I will be with you guys in a minute or two. Just getting some things set up. Now. Okay. Live breakout room. Okay, testing. Yeah, looks good. And I don't see chat anywhere. Yeah, here we go. Live panel. Come on, open the live. Come on, open the live. Come on now. Why won't you open? Okay, here we go. Oh, sweetie, you're running late. Come on. Why is my panel not up and about? Okay, we're just going to do some little camera adjustments. Okay, right. Okay, and yeah, I shall eat some raspberries. Does anyone want a raspberry? Those are some juicy raspberries. So I'm just going to set up. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Live stream 19. Hello and welcome. All right. 2 shakes, guys. Date. What date is it today? 5th. Oh my goodness. July already. Half of the year is gone. How sad. 2027 is but 6 months away. Imagine. Collab. Nuh-uh. From the last time, no, it is not a collab. If you know, you know. Subject, plant people and chat. So I'll be showing you guys what I've done. But we haven't started anyway. Hello. Subject and subscribers. So, however, it's probably too early to say, but if anybody is new in chat, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, and hello, Fletaway. Good evening for me. Evening, is it? What part of the world are you from? Because it is 12:30, so it's just finished lunch here where I am. And for me, we're going to do our form, is it? We're going to be drawing some plant OCs. So the month it's in it, so it is September, says I. It is July. So yeah, so that means, and my lighter is not working. Oh well, no candle today. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to be drawing my plant OCs. So you're going to meet some of them, and I'm just going to be chatting about what kind of work I'm doing. And yeah, I brought some raspberries. Yeah, I love raspberries. I love strawberries. I love every kind of fruit. And yeah, you should really try raspberries. They're really, really good. Look at this. Look at the juice there now. Look at that bad boy. You should try raspberries and blackberries. Blackberries, so good. So this is half of my lunch, and I just thought because it's a flowery, fruity, floral, summery stream. Why not bring them along? and see, and I'm just going to doubly adjust the camera. They do actually have a kind of like strawberries form. They do have a little bit of, yeah, they have a little bit of tiny, if you can see, I might, if you can see, they've got very, very small little kind of fibers in them. So yeah, it is the little seeds are actually on the outside of them. So yeah, so a little bit like strawberry hair. So they're good. They're good. Most seeds and plants and things do actually have a kind of hair, of which you will see in just a bit. And yeah, they are quite juicy. So we're getting some souvenirs from the summer plant stream. So yeah, so what I'm going to do with you guys, so anyone here, if you're new, like and subscribe, but you probably know the drill. I'm going to just have I still haven't got my correct camera set up. Are we happening? I think we're happening. Thank you, Form. Yeah, thank you. Well, I am too, and I will show you what I've been working on. So just giving people a chance to drop by and drop in and get settled. Because I know it's very early for anyone from US. Happy 4th of July from yesterday, by the way. But yeah, happy celebrations. And it's probably really early for you. And certainly if you've been celebrating, I don't know if we'll get any US people today, but hopefully. So this is I made a study. So in the whole month of July, I went on holidays. So I did a little bit of road trip and little kind of little break, and at the same time I actually figured out I did way more drawing than I had intended. And yeah, so this is kind of I studied the Book of Kells, so an ancient manuscript, and I drew some of the little creatures from it. So that's a cat. So yeah, and I did it with ink. Studied some high form. Yeah, I know. Yeah, happy late of 4th of July, everyone. Belated. I know for anyone that celebrates. These are some gargoyles. So yeah, I made those in, it was kind of like an watercolor ink. And some angels. Thank you, Form. I think is it Form or Form? You gotta let me know. But yeah, some angels, again from the Book of Kells. Oh yeah, and on my holidays I went to an abbey, a ruin, and I made some sketches, and these are kind of the carvings in that abbey. So they're carved on stone, and they're you don't pronounce E. Okay, so it's Form. Cool, Form. And flat away. Hello. Anyone else I've missed? No, just you guys. But yeah, so, and I went to an abbey and I drew what was in the carvings on the walls. So that's what was in the carvings on the walls. And more Book of Kells. So griffins, and a merman. And yes, there is a merman in that ancient book. So that's my medieval studies. This is what I've been doing. Now, plant people. Okay, so once the stream we're warming up, plant people. They look a little bit odd. Yeah, apparently some say they're in the Book of Kells they're mermaids. Others say mermen. I've heard it from two sources because I did studies in college. They were calling them mermen. If you call them mermaids, I think it's fine. I mean they're not really kind of they're here and there, they're both. I think maybe are mermaids, mer creatures. I just for mermaid and overhanging mermaid, I just made them mermen. But yeah, so they do look, these plant people, they do look a little bit odd. And basically what it is the head is like it's like the shells on a plant and it comes apart. So when they eat, they're basically like Venus flytraps. The mouth is open like that, and they kind of, yeah, have these little sort of, I don't know if you can see it here. So this is Gladiolus. He's got a younger brother called Laburnum. And Gladiolus here has a fiance called Camellia. But we're going to get into Camellia, Gladiolus and more a little bit later. But if you can see there, so this kind of little open flap, It sort of goes all the way up his face. So sometimes I forget about sketching it. So it kind of goes all the way up his face. And the point being that it's sort of to open up like a Venus flytrap. So yeah, I know, weird. And all them little white spots, they're little kind of perfume sort of pustules. It sounds like a horrible word, but for plant people, it's not. So they kind of do like a produce a kind of a perfume. So yeah, and he has these little flowers here. They're not a hair decoration. They are actually growing out of them. So you have to get to a certain plant age when you're you start growing plants yourself, little flowers. So you can see he's got a tendril. Oh my goodness, he's got tendrils. So the hair is actually, they don't have hair like we do, they just have tendrils. So that's kind of what it ends up looking like. And at certain times of the year, like summer for instance, there is flower tendrils. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show them all the time, but I will crack on. Yeah, so they are kind of, they're planty people. But however, I will go and I'll just show off what I've been making this July actually. So I didn't get a chance. So they kind of form, I think they do discolor a little bit. If you can see, Laburnum here is a little bit more gold. So I wanted them to be a little bit more gold, and Gladiolus is more bright green. I think during fall, I think they get a little bit more duller in color. And because they get most of their energy, it's from flies, it's from the sunlight and water, I think they get a little bit more sluggish in winter. So I don't really actually myself draw them in winter. Yeah, well, driver's seat, I definitely haven't because no. But I don't know what gives you that idea. But if you're here, if you want to see me draw, welcome. But yeah, so he does get, he's gold, the brother is gold, he's green. So in autumn, I think they get a little bit more grayer in tone and a little bit more sluggish. But however, this guy, Ignitus, my Fire Mage Knight, and Isolt. So yeah, I've been painting a lot of them. Driver, okay. You're gonna go out. So yeah, out you go, buddy. But yeah, there you go. So I did unicorns. Last stream was supposed to be a collab. It was not a collab. And yeah, so it was not a collab. It ended up not being a call. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Driver, you want to sit and behave, you will sit and behave. If not, out you go, buddy. But yeah, so I did unicorns last stream, and ancient unicorns and modern unicorns. So yeah, and then I did some moons and star nights. So these are actually based on medieval creatures. So this is the night of the sun, and this is the night of the moon. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, kind of done in ink. And then these are the plant people I will be drawing. And I'll show you the rest of them. Oh yeah, more My Little Pony. I had to do fan art for Unicorn. And for some reason, this sketchbook, it is all centaurs and unicorns. So yeah, centaurs and unicorns. So now these guys are my centaur, well, dragators is what I call them. So you can see they're my OCs. So Archeron and Tal. Yeah, form I do too, and I know it gets such a bad rep, but I actually draw fan art of it all the time. Yeah, so I draw, these are my little medieval ponies. So I did them with kind of, medieval kind of teams with them. So obviously she's Skyrocket Glory, Heartthrob, and Strawberry Fair. So yeah, so they were all drawn there. And these are my centaurs or dragators. So you can see This is, yeah, Archeron and Tal. And more Archeron and Tal because I wasn't happy with the first one. So, and thank you very much for them. I do like the old kind of 80s MLP. So, yeah. I wasn't happy with this skin tone, so I went and rechanged it, and I'm really happy with these guys. They've got real big dino bodies, but kind of cool. They are actually form. Yeah, they are actually. I have no OCs, and we might meet him along this stream. But I really like the uniforms. I don't like red coats because of obviously where I'm from. No, I don't. But I do like military uniforms. Yeah, I do like. That's pretty much all I like about them. I like military uniforms, and so I had an idea called the Sealy Battalion. So they're like magical, kind of like set in the time of like Outlander, that kind of 1700s, but they're creatures. So yeah, so that's why these guys are wearing that. Yeah, I don't like what they stand for, but I do like the uniforms, and I always wish to get better at the weaponry and uniforms and unicorns. Yeah, so these guys, I'm most proud of these guys, and I will in fact draw them on stream sometime, maybe next month. I don't know. Military uniforms, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta love a good military uniform. And these sticker ladies, and yeah, another OC, so Skeleton Lady and Brimstone. And then Hugh and Hugh Henrietta. Yeah, we might get to them. However, what I really want to start on is Petal. So Petal is Petal. So Petal is Petal. A random pen, okay. Now, so I grab a raspberry and yeah, I like military uniforms and naval uniforms and that kind of period in history. But considering where I'm from, I'm not supposed to like it. And I feel like society tells me I'm not allowed like it, but I do. I like the dress from back then. And you might notice some of my OCs, they're going to have that kind of 1800, 1700 style of dress. So crack on. So this is Petal. And Petal, so back to what I was saying. So she's a plant person. And you can see her cheeks and eyes and along her forehead. She opens out like a flower. So here's gladiolus and camellia. And yeah, to eat or drink. So her face, the outer part of the face is on the back of this kind of petal. And so she has to kind of unwrap it. Thank you. Yeah, she's a little bit scary looking. They are, and certainly that's her fiance. So as you can see, so as they're eating, the flower head, their whole head is like the flower bulb, and it opens out. So their face is on the outside. So it's like a planty kind of shell. And there's laburnum, and there's petal. And there's more of Petal. So she's kind of 1800s maybe, or that kind of 1900s drawings. And thank you. I think they are very pretty. I know I get a lot of people with it's body horror for them. Like a lot of people will look at gladiolus or something. Oh, thank you. A lot of people will look at gladiolus and say, ugh, the tendrils and all that. But and he is quite off-putting. But I think I kind of like him. I don't know. I like kind of unusual sort of. I don't know what I was thinking when I first made gladiolus. I wanted a plant person, and all right, I was this time of year, and I was kind of thinking, well, what if a Venus flytrap was like a human? So sort of grew from there. Now the colors I was thinking with Petal, so she's watercolor. She is watercolor, and so she's Winsor & Newton watercolor. Oh no, sorry. She's Winsor & Newton watercolor, and yeah, so I was thinking maybe this is Arctic's acrylics, because the alcohol markers, they do kind of blend through. And you're going to think me quite mad, but I'm actually going to paint with them. So I've been doing this so far, and so far so good. So we got a little bit of shadow, and I'm thinking a peach, kind of peachy dress. So peach dress, or well, kind of blue and peach is what I'm thinking. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, welcome to the stream, and happy 4th of well, belated 4th of July. If you're from that side of the world, I am not, but thank you. So I'm drawing plant people. So don't get a fright. So when you see these, this is Petal, and I'm just drawing Petal here. So she's kind of like a young little kind of, I don't know what age, how plant people age, but I think she's quite young, we'll say. And it was kind of my excuse to draw sort of summery things like flowers and hi indignation. Oh my goodness. Hello, thank you, and welcome to the stream. So we're drawing plant people today. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish Petal. Now I did begin her before the stream. I know some might say that's cheating, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I kind of wanted to have something finished for the stream. Yeah, you do too. Yeah, actually, Form, I was going to ask. Yeah, you like drawing. Do you draw military? Militaria, I wonder, because it kind of sounds like you do. Blue from Deltarune. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'll show you Gladiolus. So, as I said, you might not know my plant people. Don't get a fright. But they open up basically their noses. So that's camellia when they need to eat, when they need to drink. Basically, like Venus flytraps, they have to open up. So their faces kind of have to come apart, and you can see those lines here with Petal. So their heads open up like a shell, if that makes sense. So they are a little bit freaky looking, a little bit strange, but yeah, I kind of thought that's an interesting idea. Yeah, it scares me too, to be honest, and I don't like to draw them when they open up. Not so much because I feel like, that's a little bit scary. Gladiolus, why are you doing that? I do also feel if he's part of this Sealy battalion that I spoke about, he probably uses that. He probably has to get really quite upset and angry to open up. So yeah, I think so. I think there's a certain modesty about them. So I'll do a little white frilly socks on Petal here. You're going to 2 concerts. Oh my goodness. My goodness. How is everybody today? But also 2 concerts. And who are they? Who are you listening to? I probably won't know. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not very good at music. I'm not really as recognition of things. Yeah, I'm not that great on. So yeah, but who are you going to? And that is exciting actually. Is everybody else having a nice Sunday? And if you celebrated, how did your 4th go? Yeah, so we'll do some Petal kind of grass texture with her. Self-pity, oh dear, oh my goodness. Are you okay? Is everything okay with you? I hope it is. I hope everybody is having a nice, pleasing Sunday. But if that's the case, I'm sorry to hear that, Crimson. Or indignation. Yeah, my goodness. You sure you're okay? But I will say, it might not be okay now, or you might not be feeling it now, but these times always pass. So, keep holding out. And I know I hate, people probably hate me saying that, but the times will pass. But I hope you do. I hope it passes very soon for you, because nobody likes feeling like that. Ah, yeah, Form, yeah. School tomorrow. Hey, what of it? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I really want to know what concerts they are, Stephanie. I want to know who you been listening to. Tell me all about it. Now, I can't quite decide what color blue for Petals, so I have some. There's 30. What is 31? Oh, yeah, 31 is perfect. Perfect. Okay, we found the blue for Petal. And I've forgotten already. Cave Town, and yeah, I actually don't know them. Shock, I don't. I never know any music. So yeah, yeah. Well, it's good. You're that does sound fun. But yeah, yeah, I don't know any music at all. But cool, cool. I hope you enjoy it, and best of luck with it. Yeah, it's nice to kind of get out and do holiday things or summer things. Turquoise, yeah. I actually was thinking more sky blue. Now, I think for Gladiolus here, I might draw his kind of more. I might do turquoise for him. Because I'm trying to think in basically, I'm trying to think in summery colors. So summery colors, kind of light blues and greens and pinks, and those kind of and things that go with turquoise. So yeah, and also, yeah, you got to tell me, what are you guys doing? So are you guys doing art as well? Do you guys do art? I know Form you do. You told me you do, but and I know Crimson, or I keep saying Crimson. Sorry, Indignation. You do, I think. Yes, but you got to tell me, what are you doing? Because I want to work on plant people now. Have I made a mistake here? Oh my goodness, 3 hours and 44 minutes. That is quite a marathon of being social. Hi, stay positive. Oh my goodness, how are you? Welcome, welcome to the stream. I hope you're feeling okay and feeling good. Like Form up here, they're feeling good. 3 hours and 44 minutes. Wow, wow. Like I always say, I don't think a stream of mine could last that long. I like Mama Linksy, if we know Mama. I just run out of social battery. But yeah, wow, that is a marathon of talking. My voice would be crippled after that. You're drawing your OC, okay? Tell me all about your OC. Oh, listen to me. Well, don't mind if I do. I will just keep talking and talking and talking. So, yeah, yeah. Have a seat and listen, because you know, if you've been in on my live streams before, I don't know when to stop talking. So, yeah, and I'm good. Stay positive, and I hope you are too. I hope you're having. Did you have a nice 4th of July? If you celebrated, I hope you did. And sideburns, those are cool. Yeah, Stephanie, actually, funnily enough, I am eating raspberries. So as I draw. So if you hear me chewing, it is raspberries. So how summery. Did I do I want to do these little roses here. I'm actually, yeah, stay positive. It is my plant ladies. So and my plant gentlemen. But thank you for asking. Yes, Form. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, she's made of plants, so she's like a Venus flytrap a little bit. But she's green anyway. So her name is Petal. That's what she looks like up close, and you can see these little creases in her, these little red lines. Those actually mean that her head comes apart like a shell. So that's what those are. And there's going to be a toad here and her hand. And this is her friend Laburnum. So this is Laburnum. And this is Laburnum's older brother Gladiolus. And because he's eating, they pull apart. So you see what I mean when I say little bit of body horror. You don't celebrate. Well, that's cool. That's cool too. I mean, I don't celebrate either. 4th of July for obvious reasons. But yeah, cool. So long as you had a nice day. Piper, yeah. Somebody else said Blue from Delta Room. Yeah, Piper. I don't actually. But yeah. So she's plant kind of people, and a lot of people don't actually tend to like the plant people, or some people kind of don't tend to like them because of how they look. And I'm going to try and find a proper pink for those roses. I think she should have roses on her dress, and they should be proper pink. And thank you, stay positive. I hope you're doing well too. Oh, yeah, 2 of those hours. Oh, Well, Form, those kind of are, well, the lips kind of, I imagine, are kind of the covering over their mouths, and then when they need to eat, they kind of the mouths pull apart. That's how I imagine. So it's kind of like they don't really have teeth, and like we do. So it's kind of like they must drink, and the mouth is like a, the Venus flytrap sort of little kind of. I should put in little kind of spines along it, so they're quite spiny as well. But yeah, no, it's a valid question. No, I get it. I get it. Valid question. And sometimes I just kind of draw whatever I feel like and don't put too much thought into it. And then somebody somewhere is going to say, well, that's not right. But yeah, no, valid question. But yeah. And so her dress is, did I say? Yeah, no, no, it is a valid question because yeah, they sort of have a little kind of the outer mouth that they would have, and they sort of pull apart. Yeah, I know it's a little bit. Goober! Oh my goodness, Goober is here. Goober! Yeah, Goobs. Hello. Well, if it isn't Goobs. Hi, Goober. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're drawing plant people. Well, whiskey. Now, I don't see an E in that, and things happen when I don't see an E in my whiskey, because it's not whiskey to me, but yeah. Hello and welcome. And how are you getting on? I think it's evening where you are, isn't it? And how is your evening going? How is your day? Anything special happening with you? Have I made a mistake? I think I have. Oh dear. You distracted me. Well, I was thinking more. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. We'll make Petal make her work. And we might do another. I have another OC here called Henrietta, so we might draw her. So she's got flowers around her, and she's sort of half done. The poor lady is half done, so we might get some drawing in with her. I'll see how far I go. So it's already coming up to 1. I usually go maybe 1.5 hours. Depending on ground coverage, we'll see. But I think it was smart to watercolor these guys beforehand, because I do kind of want to have something finished. And you got to tell me about your OC as well, with the sideburns. You drew a plant person? Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, cool. What are their names? What do they look like? You have to tell me all about them, because I've got 4 plant people. But yeah, you have to tell me all about them. I think it's maybe with the summer, everybody is kind of thinking summery things, so maybe that's why you drew them. I think the bottom of her dress maybe, or the waistband here. And also, who else does that talks on phone? So yeah, who else? Well, talks on phone, but draws on phone as well. So yeah, I do that kind of little doodles and sketches. It's actually how I come up with a lot of my ideas. So I'm gonna get a pink marker. So very pink for Petal here. You ate a lot of fried stuff. Okay. Is it very warm there? Because sometimes when it's really warm, I don't eat a lot of hot food. Sort of just eat my usual salads. Starbucks. Oh, you ordered some Starbucks. What did you order? I like to hear what people are drinking and eating, because I can compare with what I'm drinking and eating. Tell me all about it. I'm also going to try. Ooh, this pen is not good. Oh, this pen is not. Oh my goodness, Petal. Yeah, okay, Petal. We're going to get some dried out markers. You're done with your OC. I want to know, are they military style? You said sideburns as well. That makes me think kind of 1, if not more, or 2 things. So yeah, I got to know about your OC. Strawberry matcha. Oh my goodness. That sounds so sweet and so light and summery. I actually had I had something matcha as well during the week, I think. I don't know what it was, but and then I had a cold, ice cold iced chocolate. It's really nice, actually. A lot less sweet than I thought, which that was good. So Petal has little pink kind of, yeah. Oh, 31st Regiment will form. Don't ask me to know exactly what 31st Regiment means, but wow, wow. I was thinking with the sideburns, you are going to say that. You made a dress. You're really creative. Do you know, stay positive? I have some sewing I want to do, and I won't show it now on stream, but I was planning to make something or planning to make a video out of it. But yeah, yeah. Do you sew yourself? Military 31st. Yeah, well, that does sound, I gotta say, form, that actually does sound really cool. Even though I'm not entirely sure. Oh, her. Ah, where did my. Here they are. But, oh, summer. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, summer, it must be raining where you are because where I am, it's been quite warm and, yeah, mostly hazy, but muggy maybe. That sort of word. Went into a town and stayed on call. Yeah, I find it's kind of been very muggy, I think, maybe. Yeah, muggy. That kind of, I don't like muggy now, I have to say, but I wonder, is this appropriate for. Actually, I'm not sure I like the idea of a petal in outlined in black. I don't know, but I'll do some gold. Your pet corgi, oh, Gold Moon. How is she getting on, actually? That sounds. I haven't asked about her in a while, so I wonder, how is she? Is she doing okay? Is she growing up? Taking care of her good? So I hope so. The inspiration. Where did. Hi, Ash, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so this is Petal Ash. So she's a plant person. So it's like a Venus flytrap kind of deal with her. But hello and welcome, welcome. And how are you? The inspiration, yeah, it was actually summertime, kind of this time maybe 3 years ago. And I just kind of thought, just something clashed in my head that I should make a plant person. And it was gladiolus first. He should have, how do I, how do I explain it? He should have like a Venus flytrap. So I actually was experimenting with unusual mouth shapes. And for some reason, one of them I drew, I don't have to sketch anymore. But one I drew, it did indeed look like a Venus flytrap. And then I kind of thought, well, if I mix and match and blend with that, I can make a Venus flytrap person. And yeah, so yeah, and I did, and his name is Gladiolus. So yeah, and oh dear, she's going to. Oh yeah, they can go over her shoulder, and I might draw a little kind of, yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, he's male. Okay, and he's getting along. Great, great. It's nothing worse than when they don't get along, but it's good that he's, as he grows, he will get used to it, and he'll say, "Well, those two cats are my siblings in the one house, so I shouldn't attack them." And they will say the same of him. So he's no stranger to this house. So it's good that they do take a little bit of time to get used to things. So yeah, you just got to have patience with them. And yeah, so just got to have patience. Yeah, you're here, Ash. You're here. Welcome, welcome. And hope you stay and hope everything is okay. I've seen some of your YouTube posts. Actually, they're very graffiti. Some very horror liminal, and others very graffiti style. So I like. Yeah, yeah. So fabric markers. Yeah, dogs. Yeah, funnily enough, cats do too. Actually, you got to watch your blueberries. But it's cool that you're eating blueberries because I'm eating raspberries. But and fabric markers, are they the ones that have I got them? I wonder, have I got them? I wonder, is that the ones that it's kind of like a tailor's chalk. And with water, you can mark things on fabric, and then, like with watercolor, you can wash it off. Is that what fabric markers are? I wonder. Because if so, I have I have the Crayola version, and I don't know whether they're good or not. I just, I think I have the washable markers. I don't know if that's the same thing. But do tell me, and do tell me how you sew or what do you use, because got to get back into it. Not the blueberries, anything but the blueberries. And oh yeah, would he like a raspberry? That's a prime raspberry here. Now that is a raspberry. I wonder would he like that? Too late though. Raspberries aren't safe around me. Actually, neither are blueberries or strawberries or anything else. Um, so, oh yeah, we'll put some gold on the bottom of her dress. Yeah, yeah, they are actually, I think, goober. Yeah, it's like blueberries are more, it's like blackberries are very, very dark violet, and yet they're called blackberries. So, not quite there, black, but, maroon. So, oh, Petal, you are shaping up. Yeah, so not yeah, I know, I do have quite an appetite for when it comes to fruit. Yeah, so black jeans. Okay, yeah. Do you know actually? Funnily enough, Stephanie, I have on Instagram. I think it's obviously the algorithm. Being what the algorithm is, started kind of looking up clothing inspiration because or alteration because I have this knitted jumper now. It's too warm to wear now, but in the winter it's kind of a light kind of grey blue. And I was thinking, it's plain. Would it look nice with like little stars, kind of little kind of star pattern? So I started embroidering. I started sewing on it, and now my Instagram feed is full of people doing just what you were doing. So they're actually drawing designs or transferring designs onto jeans and doing embroidery with them. So yeah, it's interesting. So I was thinking of kind of upgrading some clothing that I have to do that. Just the time again, and yeah, between everything. Oh, you can. Yeah, I know. I know. Funnily enough, I have a family member just like that too. So yeah, that is sad. But enjoy your blueberries and the things you can eat. Healthy and great for you. So yeah, I know there's things I kind of can and can't as well, or certain things, and but at least the blueberries are pretty good, and £5. My goodness. Drone is better in the dark. Yeah, I do kind of. I have actually. If I pulled up, I'm by a window here, and if I pulled up the blind, you probably wouldn't see me. So yeah, yeah. So probably wouldn't see me. It's that just everything would turn white probably. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, mangoes stay positive. Mangoes are very, very good. Very good. Oh, boy, best friend. That's really cute. That is really cute. And sometimes guys, it's hard to find guys that are good at sewing. So they're one in a million. Hold on to them in your life. But yeah, it's rare to find our knitting as well as another thing that guys kind of tend to not kind of do. So it's always nice to find somebody that does do them. I don't think I know any guys that are good at knitting or sewing. So yeah, it's good that you have found the one friend that is because yeah, it's a good good skill. We need skills like that. Cats and strawberries, the very things I love. Oh no. Oh no. That's terrible, but oh dear. But oh, I don't know what to say. Oh my goodness, did I draw over her fingers? Petal, I drew over your fingies. I think I did. Yeah, no, she's back. She got her fingers back. And I'm hoping I might finish the rest of them. I don't think so. Irish form. Yeah, Irish. But thank you for asking. Some people just sort of assume, but yeah, no, Irish. I wonder, can I put green? I might put a little bit of green on. Yeah, does that look good? I don't know. I'm doing it now, so too late to go back. But yeah, little her little leaves here. Yeah, so uh, and your self form. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but if you do, let me know. Yeah, Irish. Yeah, yeah, human from the moon. That's it. That's it. Mangoes are so good though. I used to like the other thing. I'll think of it in a minute. I'm just gonna drink some water. So water break. Well, actually, no. I don't know about human, but you decide that. Oh dear, did I spill some? I think I did. Petal, I spilled some water. So okay. Yeah, so yeah, you guys decide. But I think I will do. I'll keep the little leaves here because I like them. I might do more patterns with her dress. And I do want to move on to Laburnum and see what he's like as a guy plant person. Yeah, 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 snails and slugs. We have a few of those in our garden, and yeah, and worms as well appearing when it's raining. So yeah, you always know when it's going to rain because, or when it's been raining, because they appear. And yeah, they're little. I don't mind them so much. It's just that yeah, I don't want them eating plants and things as they do. I wonder what would plant people think of snails. Hmm. I wonder. Helpful? Probably not. Or maybe they've some facial spa kind of thing using snails. But oh wow, you goober! I told you, don't eat the whiskey. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Oh my goodness, the chat is I trying to read and draw. Snails the side of your oh, are they the giant African ones? I think. Do I know them? And some people keep them as pets. Fun fact: I used to actually keep garden snails here as pets as a child, and I had them in an old fish tank, and I used to take them out for walks. And I used to race them. So I was maybe 7, was I? Something like that. And yeah, so I used to keep them, and they were my little friends. A baby frog. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Hi, Morning Star. Oh my goodness. I'm a Kiara heading to Alabama. You're going to Alabama? Oh wow, wow. We'll say it again, Goober, for our Goober as well, but for old time's sake. Kiavin. Are you heading to Kiavin? How are things in Kiavin? Are you going to get some cake in Kiavin? Do you know anyone called Kevin? Kevin? But hello and welcome. He's back. Hello. And cue the... And Mama, you're here too. And Goob, stop. Goob is chewing on everyone. So I don't like that. And Addie, you're in China. Oh my goodness. Why did I think Canada? Is it really Canada or is it China, Canada? I'm not sure, but yeah, yeah. And hello, Mama. I hope you're feeling better. Oh dear, oh dear. And you're going form. Okay, bye form. Bye. Now next Sunday it'll be just be a video. But when is my next stream? So the first Sunday in every month. It looks like August the 8th I will be back on stream and I haven't decided what I'm going to do for it. You are Chinese. That is cool. I did think so. I wasn't sure. And hi Mama, how are you? And I hope you're well. Again, I heard. And welcome to the stream. I will just show you. I'm drawing plant people. This is and Morningstar. Oh, Morningstar, but goodbye, Morningstar. But nice of you to drop by. So we'll see you some other time, and keep an eye on Morning Char's channel. So head to Morningstar's channel and Mama's as well, and if any, maybe Goober as well. Everyone's. But this is Petal. And yeah, so this and Plant Gentleman, Mama. Plant Gentleman. So this is Petal, and this is what Petal looks like. And Petal has found a mushroom toad, and Petal is going to show that mushroom toad to her friend. That's a guy. So this is Laburnum. So yeah, this is Laburnum. Yeah, Petal, and. So Laburnum here. So yeah, he's gonna have. I'm hoping I'm gonna finish. So yeah, he's kind of 17, 1800s, that kind of loose Victorian, we'll say. And she's showing him the toad, and I did do them before the live stream. And now you're going to see Gladiolus and Camellia. So Camellia is drinking her petal tea. Ven! Oh my goodness. Hi, Ven. Hi. Goober, you can have some cake, okay? You can have cake. And this is Gladiolus when his face is opened up. I know, this is the closed plant person face when they're not eating, and this is the open one when they are eating. So yeah, and oh my goodness, Ven, I keep missing your streams, and I know there's Don't Die July on, and I was looking for plant horror in it, and I know you can't stay, but hi Ven, and welcome, and thank you, and thanks for stopping by. But I was going to say, what was I going to say? I forgot now. Something about Ven. Oh, what was it, Ven? Your streams, yeah. I've forgotten again. What was it? It was. Oh yeah, I keep seeing them, and every time I see them, I'm always working. I just can never join in, or I'm always traveling from work. I'm coming home from work, or I'm at work. But yeah, and I keep swearing to myself I'll join in, and every time I think has your schedule changed? Did I see that, or there was one that cancelled? But I got to join in, be more active there. Certainly, Don't Die July is a fun one. Yeah, it is easy. And I hope it's going okay for you, Ven. You sound busy. Guys, I don't have cake, but I do have some raspberries. And look at this baby. Look how big this raspberry is. That's a big raspberry. And yeah, so I do have raspberries, but if I could share out raspberries, I would in chat. Well, we'll crack on with Laburnum. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. We seem to miss each other considering we're only we seem to be in the same time zone, Ven. You're going, Stephanie. Well, take care. I might be finished, but take care. If not, have a good one. Oh, you've won tonight. That's right. I did miss that. Yeah, here's another one. Here's another teasing you guys with raspberries. Look at this baby. Here's another one. Here's a big chewy baby. Look at this one. Well, not chewy, but they're a little bit textury. But yeah, here's a look at this one. And guys, you need to see the size of the raspberries I can get here. They're absolutely the size, I'm not joking, the size of my fist. I have small hands though, so I can't compare, but it's full of my cheeks now. So I shan't talk, even though I will. But thank you, Ven. Thank you if you're stopping by. Yeah, actually, you should all go out and get raspberries if you can get them. Not everywhere can. But I was thinking with Laburnum, He's if the technology was up to speed and I could give everybody raspberries and strawberries and blackberries, I would. Maybe next stream I'll have some strawberries, but you're not going to believe the size of the strawberries I can get. But bye bye, Stephanie. Bye, and have a good one. But you guys, you're not going to believe the size of the strawberries I can get, and I hate to flex, but I'm going to flex my the size of my strawberries. Waterstones. Oh my goodness, you got to tell me what you buy at Waterstones. I'll check back in the Discord, but you got to tell me. I love going to Waterstones. I never have any money afterwards either. And Mama, I hope you're doing well. I hope you do feel better. But I hate to boast, and I'm getting distracted now, but you're not going to believe me at the size of my strawberries. So I'll have to bring them along for next stream, but they are huge. They're like the size of oranges here, and where I come from, it's actually a strawberry capital, so that's probably why they are the size of my fist. But are they? They're hard to get. Okay, okay. They mustn't be because they are quite a. From what I know, they're a North European fruit, like pears and apples. Like they wouldn't be what we'd call exotic fruit. And it may be because of that, I wonder. Yeah, they kind of more grow in kind of more cooler climates, like pears and apples and things. And yeah, strawberries too. They're actually wild here. So you can get wild ones too. Yeah, so I must bring them along the next time. You can get all sorts of wild kind of things to eat here, actually, and yum yum. I joke. I don't have a Discord, but both Mama and Ven up here. Ven is more reading Discord and books, but I don't have one yet. I can't actually promise I will have a Discord. It seems it's a lot for me to be keeping an eye on and in and out of. So yeah, I don't have one yet. Unfortunately, but I wish. But yeah, maybe in future. It's a lot to keep track of. But yeah, and Laburnum, I was thinking his shirt underneath should be more yellowy cream, so kind of like banana cream. I'm not sure if it went okay for his his lapel here is going to be like a leaf folded over. So the plant people, their clothing as well. Of course, they would use like the motifs of a plant. So you can see Laburnum here. He's got like when they fold their lapels, like they do. I imagine they do have buttons, but it's kind of like a folded design. And yeah, so that's kind of like what I like about them. And of course, they would put kind of flower buttons and things like that. So yeah, I kind of try and incorporate the plant design in with them. Banana. Now, funnily enough, that's actually a fruit I never could take to. I don't know why. I'd love to know why. I actually think it's the little stringy parts on the banana that really kind of. I don't know. I kind of always feel like, ugh, shoelaces. Yeah, you too, Mama. Yeah, I think I like the flavor of banana, but only sometimes. It's funny one. I think it's the little shoelace things on them. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, the little those kind of things on them. You know what I'm talking about, the strings. Yeah, and oh, plant. I've never heard of that fruit. I don't know what that fruit is. Yeah, what is that fruit and how do you say it? And I think I have those in The Sims actually, but I don't know how to pronounce them. Plantains, is that it? I don't know what they are. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of one. But yeah, it just shows you. Fruit, you guys are having trouble getting raspberries. uh, plan Plantain, I think. Okay, brown sugar and oh, Okay, now that's interesting. So savory as well as sweet, is that correct? Because I know you can do that with, I think it's pineapple, isn't it? Another kind of fruit I'm not that sure about. Yeah, so pineapple. Yeah, pineapple's a funny one. Yeah, plantain. Oh, okay. So I learned something new today. I learned plantain. Okay, so they are like a. Oh, and they don't have stringy bits. Well, look what I'm learning. Well, thank you, Ash. Thank you for acknowledging and teaching me because I've never heard or seen those, but they're like a smaller banana. Okay. Okay. Wow. But isn't that funny now when we have a live stream and what's normal to me is not so to others and vice versa. So yeah, that is fun actually. Yeah. I wonder are they the things in Sims? I thought I found one on the beach in Sims before. Sims 4 by the way. So yeah, pretty sure I did and I just forgot, but maybe I didn't, but maybe I did. But yeah, there you go. Fruit that I have never come across. But thank you. And now I'm going to start talking about fruit and things that I do and don't like. What else do I do and don't like? I always talk about food. Oh, those pomegranates. I think maybe, yeah, I don't know about them. Probably, yeah. I do in Sims 4. I do tend to find a lot of odd things at the beach, and cow plants as well. Um, Weird fruits. I'm trying to think. There doesn't seem to be. It's more because you see where we are. It's quite North European, so it is quite like normal fruits to you are very exotic to us. Durian. I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. And Mama, yeah, I know I can't handle pomegranates at all. I just can't handle them. I don't know why. I just can't. But yeah, I don't. Gooseberries. Yeah, gooseberries are what we'd have, and those raspberries, strawberries, pears, apples, gooseberries. There's a few elderberries actually. We have. Yeah, all kind of wild. Oh no, mama. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not good, but do indeed. And if you want to take a break and you know, sleep for a while, do of course. And I'll just keep drawing, but oh dear, must have been something you ate or a bug because yeah, that's not great. Yeah, a gooseberry. You eat around oh yeah, okay, okay. You have a particular way of doing that too. Yeah, I have a funny way with bananas. I actually, if I have to eat a banana, I'll take it apart and kind of cube the bit, and then I'll pull the strings all off, separate them, and then I'll eat the banana. So, and I do the same with oranges. I have to do it. I have to separate the orange boats. I just have to. I can't. I can't not. I just would. I seen somebody eating a whole orange before in my life, a whole little satsuma, and I was really bothered by it. And yeah, so oh my goodness, you sound really ill. Lost Jote, hi, hi, yeah, yeah, gooseberries are, and they're green actually. Yeah, they're green and they're a little bit hairy. So yeah, we're talking about fruit and flowers and what things we can eat. And Lost Jote, I actually have some raspberries. So yeah, and this is a small baby raspberry. But I had huge ones earlier, and chat will attest. So, mm, yeah, I confirmed, Mama, confirmed, twinsies, confirmed. But hi, Last Yacht, and welcome to the chat. And I hope you're keeping well today. And actually, I forgot to wish you guys a happy 4th. So happy belated 4th, Mama. I don't know if yours is a happy belated 4th. I'm sorry, but a happy belated 4th anyway. Now, Laburnum, what colour his breeches should be, I don't know. And Lost Yacht, yeah, berries. And I just said before you joined Lost Youth, next stream I'm in August. So August the 8th, I think I'm going to bring some strawberries. And you're not going to believe the size of my strawberries. I'm going to flex hard with strawberries because I'm not joking. Some of them are that size. That's that size. So yeah, it's going to be a mouthful. Yeah. Oh, cherries, black cherries. Yeah, we have black cherries here. Ooh, lovely. But that is very dear. That is really dear, Goober. But if you ever can get nice strawberries, do. Oh, I do, Lost Joe. I have, well, the Lorries, basically where I'm from, we specialize in growing strawberries. So, I'm gonna show you guys next stream if I remember. Yeah. So, oh, the sparklers. Yeah, I know the sparklers too. We actually have those at Christmas. We have and New Year's. We have the sparklers and birthdays. Rambutan, no, no, or longan, no, no. I don't know any of those fruits at no, and I would like to. And Lostio, yeah, this is Petal. So she's my plant person. And here she is in a close up. And this is a toad, so a mushroom toad that I might get to do this stream, but I did want to get laburnum in. So this is laburnum. And I'm trying to think what colours would be appropriate for his breeches. I'm not sure. I might leave his breeches out for now. I don't know. I might put a little bit of brown. Try the brown on the tree trunk here that he's leaning against. No, I like the white. I'll go with the white. Yeah, so this is laburnum and petal. And this is camellia and gladiolus. And the reason their mouths are open like that in quite a frightening fashion is they are eating and drinking. So they got to eat and drink. And yeah, I got to eat and drink too. But next stream, I'll probably bring some blackberries or strawberries because it is an August stream and some harvest fruit. And yeah, we do them. We do the sparklers at the little handheld sparklers. Hi, Bookworm. Oh my goodness, just as you. Yeah, Ben has came and gone. Hello and welcome. I've been missing your streams every time I'm working a stream of what you guys is on, so I can't join in, and it annoys me. Yeah, so actually as well. So I'm gonna and hello and welcome, Bookworm, and I hope you're having a nice Sunday. Welcome to the stream. A lychee and a dragon fruit. That's another one, Lost Yacht. And hi, or at symbol. I'm getting confused now. Yeah, Ven has been and gone. Yeah, Ven is book shopping apparently. And yeah, everyone, I think we're all just oh yeah, Bookworm. I'm running out of straw or raspberries, and here's a raspberry. I'm eating it on stream, and I wish you guys could have raspberries with me, but we're not at that level of technology yet. And my goodness, I can't pronounce it. Debiangan. Hello and hi and welcome. Lost Joe. I'm going to show you, but oh yeah, here's my my little. Oh, thank you. Actually, now I'm going to put you in my YouTuber notebook. For that actually, but thank you very much. That's very, very kind, and do sit back and do let me entertain you. Nan, it's a difficult one, I will say, but Chatterjee, is that okay? Chatterjee, but thank you. You're in my live stream and in my subs. Oh, I love raspberries and I love strawberries and I love all kinds of berries. And as I was saying, Bookworm, next stream, you guys better remind me, but next stream, I'll bring my strawberries. And I'm not joking. They're that size. I'm not joking. And and if I can't get the big ones in the shops and I come with a little tiddler of a strawberry, you guys are going to call me a liar. And it'll make a liar out of me. Yeah, so if I can't, and what's the betting that I won't be able to get the massive strawberries when I go and look for them the morning of the stream, but I'll come back with a little tiddler that size and everybody will call me a liar. But basically where I come from, we are big into our strawberries. So we actually produce and grow them. So that's why we get the big chunker strawberries. Yeah, the big chunky ones. And when I eat them, I can't speak because they're that big. But yeah, strawberries are good. And thank you, Dibianga. Thank you very much. I'm not from India myself. I'm from Ireland. But welcome, the other side of the world. So for anyone that's just joined, yes, I drew some centaur people. So there they are. And they're not berries. Okay. Isn't funny one tomatoes? Yeah, I've heard that about tomatoes as well. And because of the seeds in them. Thank you, Bookworm. I should post more, shouldn't I? And this is Skeleton Lady and Brimstone, her boyfriend. And this lady, this Henrietta here. If we get around to Henrietta today, yeah, the oh, thank you, Chatterjee. So Skeleton Lady, I haven't posted her yet. I will do probably tomorrow. But yeah, she and her boyfriend. I just felt like drawing them. So for Halloween, Summerween, don't die July, Bookworm. And yeah, so and this lady or gentleman, this is Henrietta. And we might draw Henrietta. She is, yeah, so we might draw some foliage around her. And I might save her for next stream. I don't know. But I'm going to try and see, can I do more? I'll do this little toady person creature here. I was going to think about a mushroom toad. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, is plant horror on it? Because if plant horror is on it, I was looking at a few books that I might start reading. Oh, you're going at symbol. Oh dear, but bye, and thank you for joining. Thank you, and thank you for loving the art, Chatterjee. Actually, I hope you don't mind me calling you that, or Dibiang, let me know what you want to be called by. But what was I going to say? Do you do art yourself? Because if you do, tell me all about it, because I really want to know. And are you doing anything yourself right now? And yeah, let me know, because I'm really interested in hearing about people's creative efforts. In the background, okay. Yeah, that's Petal, and Petal has her little flowers. Now I might do a design on this. I'm not sure. Dibiang, okay, Dibiang, that's cool. Yeah, Dibiang, and you can call me. Well, I go by many names. I am but the many named one. So yeah. So some say Whiskers, others say moon, others say art from the moon, others say pens, whatever you want. Dibiang, okay, yeah. Yeah, I am the one of but many names. So call me what you want, what you really want, what you really want. But yeah, whiskey sometimes. But yeah. So I was hoping to get this little toad done, and then we might move over to Henrietta and her roses. So tell me what you want, what you really want. So tell me what you want, yeah, and Bookworm. Yeah, tap that like button, guys. Yeah, indeed. Thank you very much, Bookworm. I do, in fact, Dibiang, I have on my channel, I am on Instagram. It's probably in I wonder, is it in my channel banner somewhere? I hope it is anyway, but yes, I am, in fact, live to art on Instagram. So it's kind of, it's a difficult one to type out, but... oh dear, how do I explain this? So capital L1, number 1, V, E, 2, and then art. So yeah, it's a difficult one. I might do it. I don't do it here in my banner, but definitely on my YouTube channel, one of my videos, I do link my Instagram. But yes, I am on Instagram, and I'm on Cara, and I'm on DeviantArt. I'm on everything, basically. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, that's it there. Thank you. Because I can't, my keyboard is away from me, and you know, I have plant people to worry about. But yeah, and I was thinking about the colors for this little toad here. So this toad is, in fact, now Goober, that's not me. So But yeah, I know. It's. I was thinking of changing it, but I'm not sure. I don't want to like people to say, "Well, who are you?" Then I was thinking of changing it, but I don't know what to like. Art from the moon. I don't know. It's. Yeah, you're going, but yeah. Thank you for my sometimes my accent. Mama, we know. Sometimes it's I get blamed for things with my accent and accused. I stand accused sometimes. But yes, thank you, Dibyang. Thank you. And I'm glad you joined. And I'm really, really glad you subscribed. Oh my goodness, thank you. And oh, there's the robot woman coming out again. There she is. Yeah, I know that Speak 2000s. We had actually, maybe it's probably actually I won't say it here on YouTube. It's a little bit rude. But yeah, we used to. I guess every child did it, but we used to write things into our calculators. So you probably, if you know, you know. If you're a certain age, you probably know what we were writing. But yeah, I agree, Lostio, that 2000 speak. There's nothing like it. That whole and none of you guys write it in chat. If you know, do not write it. But yeah, I know my American accent. How am I managing to pull it off? It's exhausting. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Right. Mods. Mods. We need somebody to take care of one of the mods. Oh yeah, I had to ban somebody earlier actually. Funnily enough, it wasn't for that, but I think who was he? Yeah, who mods them? Yeah, we have the ultimate power. I have too much power in my hands. Yeah, where's Seawolf at? Why isn't he here now? He should be here. But yeah, I did actually in chat. What was his name? Oh, something about backseat driver or something, and yeah, very odd. What did he say? Something about congrats on coming out. And I said, I haven't came out. What are you talking about, dude? I haven't came out. And yeah, I had to ban him because yeah. So I don't tolerate that, and I'm fairly good at my bans as well. Yeah, so yeah, I had to ban Goldmoon Gober, of course, too. Yeah, definitely had to ban him. I always have to ban him, you know, because he neglects his ease in his whiskies. So that's worthy of a ban. And yeah, I've built up quite a set of skills here from watching and learning, and I will put them to good use. A la Liam Neeson from Taken. I've amassed myself. What is that quote? I've what does he say? A certain skill set that he's learned over years, and he will use it. So yeah. Same old, same old. So this little toad here. So this toad is a a certain set of skills. Yes. Well, Mama, I'll say it here now. Anything I've learned about and Lost Yacht and Seawolf and Goober, I learned it all from you guys. And basically not taking BS. So I'm not going to say anything else on that. But no, I've those kind of skills. So yeah, no tolerance. Oh, I came out. I did come out last year. I came out of my month-long hibernation. So I was every month now on the first Sunday of every month. I comes out. So yeah, that's what I do. I comes out. So unless he was congratulating me over that, I don't know. But yeah, I do. Coyote out. It's a good one. I don't know what I would do. Shuffling out. Well, it's performative anyway. That's what I do when I come out. It is performative. So and I was thinking, this toad, So it's a little mushroom toad. So it's going to have like spores coming out of it. I won't finish it all on the stream, but I was thinking maybe wine is a good colour for a little mushroom toad with some speckles. So that's why I'm kind of hard and loose with these acrylic markers. Sorry, mother. Wait now, Goober. Who do you mean? Because who's mother now today? Mama, we'll have to take turns at that. What are we going to do? Sole custody of. I have custody of Goober for now. But you can have him back on later in the afternoon for your stream if you feel up to it. If not, I'll take Goober for the weekend maybe. Don't know. Maybe. You get raspberries here anyway, so yeah. That should call you over to the dark side. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. I shall see, and I was gonna do a little white dots on them. Goob in your hoodie. Oh yeah, yeah, goob in your hoodie. Oh, lost you. Don't feel like that. I'm sure we'll find something to do with you. Yeah, you can be yeah, sole custody. I have to think about that one now. Custody battles, eh? But I wonder, am I doing this correctly? I'm not sure if I like this toad, but a black moon. Hi. Hi, and it's kind of canon now that I'm going to whisper scream everybody's name when they arrive. But hi, Black Moon. Hello and welcome. Have I seen you doing art lately? Have I on YouTube? But hi, and welcome to the stream. Tell me all about what you've been doing. Tell me, how is your Sunday going? How is your weekend? And happy belated 4th of July. If you celebrate it, if not, don't worry. It's height is yeah, exactly. Carry around, so yeah, I know, screaming in lowercase. It's gonna be it's getting into a thing because I think I've done it with everyone in chat right now. Yeah. If anybody else, I hope I can pronounce anybody's names. If they do join in and they're just random, so I'll get to screech that. But Black Moon, hello. Hello, and yes, hello everybody. You're screaming back at us. Good. And yeah, so I'm drawing my my plant people, and I'm not sure how how far I'm going to get in my plant people, but that's what I'm doing. So this is Petal. So say hello, Petal. So that's Petal. Here's more of Petal. This is Laburnum. Yeah, it's my plant people. So this is Laburnum here. So he's unfinished, poor chap. This is Petal. Oh, I've dropped something. Okay. And more Laburnum and Petal. And yeah, I know. And this is Camellia. Thank you. So Camellia, now they do look a little bit odd the more down the page you go, but she's drinking, you see. So, and to eat and drink, they have to kind of open up a little bit. So that's why her face is sort of pulled back like a curtain. And yeah, so she's eating. So that's Camellia, and that is her fiance, Gladiolus. And Gladiolus, Laburnum is his younger brother. So yeah. Oh my goodness, lost you. Okay. Okay, well now, I lost you. I'm yeah, okay. I'm going to agree there because of where I'm from. And I'm going to quote that as well, Black Moon. Yeah. But yeah, where I'm from, should I agree? I don't know. I don't want to rock anyone's boat here, but yes. And no. So yes and no. But my goodness, I don't know how that particular flag makes me feel in chat. But yes, and we need more eagles, I think, too. Their diet, yeah. So I'll get a little bit on. I might draw a little white. So these are little spores. So their diet, lost yote, is now I can see you're teasing me for some lore. So the diet actually like a plant. So that is where's me flag now? I'm getting upset by this now. I have to find a flag now, and I hope. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Flag, 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 flag. I'll try and put in a few flags, just to not upset anyone. But yeah, it's funny, and I just show uniforms of a certain person, but yeah, a certain type of people. But anyway, yeah, I can't actually find them, so we'll have to. We all. Yeah, lower time, lower time. That distracted me there. Now looking for. I wonder if I type it on my keyboard, will the flag? That's it. That's it, Mama. You got it. And you guys, you need the stars and stripes forever, eh? Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, yeah, I know I have to search it too. It's funny, isn't it? When you type in flag, immediately the rainbow one comes up for me anyway. But yeah, we can put that in as well. But yeah, that's I have to go searching. So yeah, the lore is lost you that their mouths, so the whole head. Yeah, that one and Lost Yod. Yeah, of course. Oh my goodness, that I have lore about that too. But anyway, um, their heads come apart like a Venus flytrap. So their bodies, they're like the whole head is like the Venus flytrap. And if you can see with, I think I'm not sure. Yeah, camellia. So their mouths and their kind of chins open up, and you've got the split, and they've got no teeth. They've got a little kind of like a butterfly tongue. So it's like a wound around, and they drink kind of pollen and, plant pollen. They are actually pollinators as well. Yeah, I was actually, they came from studying different kinds of mouths, Mama. So that's actually how they function. And they drink kind of plant pollen, and they are pollinators. They also now certainly I've only did this with gladiolus here, and I don't know if it's kosher with plant people, but he do be partial to fruit flies. So yes, yes. Now I wonder why it did block that, Mama. That is very, very funny. Now that is quite funny. It did, huh? Yeah. So he is partial to fruit flies, and as well, they eat sunlight, so they absorb it, and water too. So, yeah, so basically, gladiolus, yeah, and carnivorous. So, I don't know if gladiolus is the only one that does partial to. I know his fiance gives out to him for bumblebees, looking at them and kind of looking at them like I look at my raspberries here. So yeah, I do think, yeah, carnivorous as in flies would be what they eat too. But he can also stand out in the sun, and he's got a snack. So yeah, they run on different sort of energy. Yeah, yeah. Now goober. Uh, well, no, I'll pass that one now. They're the cousins. Well, if anybody is here and bookworm and Ven, I'm so sorry, but yes, yes. Everybody throw in what flags they're from or where they are from. It would be actually cool actually to do that midstream. Yeah, but yeah, I think gladiolus, I have an idea that when they do their when they're eating and when they're about, he's got a wandering eye, and the wandering eye is towards bumblebees and towards all kinds of flying insects. And I think maybe if one did land, I don't know what would happen, but he does get a lot of his fiance tells him, gladiolus, don't be looking, don't be trying to pop that in your mouth like a sweet, because we all know you're going to do it, but don't. They're pollinators too. But yeah, so that's their lore. Your mom is Irish. Yeah, I did know that. And German and Norwegian. Yeah, what a wow. Well, I always say I don't know what I am. Irish, yeah, but back in the day, Scotch, French, Norse, that's it. Like we're all a mixture of something. So and Black Moon, you're definitely confirmed pirate. Confirmed pirate. I have to say I do love that flag also. When I type in pirate, that's the first one that comes up. Yeah, combination. Combination, that's it. Now I don't know about this toad. I was thinking yellow, and I don't know if I have quite yellow. Oh wait, I do. Yeah, I'm thinking yellow, kind of for an extra sort of toxic look. So, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it in chat. Yeah, I think yellow. Yellow is a good one. Um, Vietnamese. Okay, okay. Yeah. The UK national song. Well, yeah, the national song, and it's not Rule of Britannia. It is, yeah, I'm not going to say it, not going to do it. But you asked me about my national song, and I might even sing it for you. No, I can't. Yeah, I was thinking Lost Yacht actually. I was thinking with you. I thought, yeah, coyote. I was right, but maned wolf. That's interesting. Maned wolf. No, I'm not going to do any singing. Mama is the singer here. Mama streams does the most singing. But yeah, it's a little bit violent. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, so I had to look up actually toad references. So the way they kind of have real bulky little fat bodies. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, you are a mixed black moon. I remember you saying that too on another stream. Yeah, and Mama, I actually hum along to words and I don't realize I'm singing either. And then I kind of think, oh yeah. What does that sound like on stream? And I never think it sounds good. So yeah, your passport, is that your passport name, Lost Yacht? Is that what's on your passport? And a picture of a maned wolf. Yeah, same. Because I've got a cat on my passport photo. So three eyes, of course. So yeah. What you see is what you get, essentially. Yeah, I might finish off this toad. I'll see. I sometimes I struggle with painting with these markers. Like it sounds mad. Oh my goodness, door slam. Sounds mad painting with these markers, but sometimes they don't do what they want for me. Something was blocked. Okay, I'm not sure what it was, but I what did I miss, guys? There's something going on now in chat. What is it that's blocked? I have to know. Yeah, you totally should. And yeah, Mama, you have the voice of honestly, you've the voice of an angel. Honestly, and no joke. And mushroom ladies, yeah, actually, I think I often thought, oh dear. I wonder could a cousin of the plant people, could they have mushroom cousins? Like, the way like primates and humans, like that kind of way, could they have mushroom variants that eat mold? Yeah, I kind of wonder that. And, is it related sort of to them? Do we have a mold eater one? Would be kind of interesting, or a mushroom that he's a fun guy, eh? He's fun to be around at parties. But yeah. I hope everyone got that, by the way. Goob has a voice. Okay, Mama, you did. Good. Goob has a good voice. Have you, Goob? Are you still here? Okay, I didn't know actually. But yeah, okay. Voice changer. What do you sound like? Is it a Dalek? You know the Daleks from Doctor Who? They used to scare me actually quite a lot when I was but a little, but a wee little puff of smoke and chaos. But yeah, they used to frighten me. I didn't like them. Yeah, I know. It's kind of threatening to exterminate. That kind of very what scared me. That was kind of, yeah, a lot of Doctor Who actually. I did used to watch it as a little one. Old Doctor Who. It did used to scare me quite a lot. A lot of the enemies in it are really scary. Genuinely, and a lot of, not even, the weeping angels are obviously terrifying, but a lot of the other ones are really scary too. Yeah, Daleks, Cybermen, those shapeshifter ones. Chaos is indeed a virtue. Essie would agree with you, Mama. Yeah, there is. There's another one. What's the other one? The shapeshifters. Now, funny we should mention shapeshifters, but yeah, there's a shapeshifter one, and they were really scary, and I don't even know what they are. But and the older ones, yeah, I stopped watching at David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston, underrated Doctor Who, by the way. Mm. But yeah, I haven't watched them in ages, and ages, but I used to like them actually. But yeah, really scary and good ideas for monsters. Like if they made a horror game or something out of those, it would be really scary. And everyone thinks of the typical the angels, but which are really scary too. But there's another one I can't think of. Yeah, shapeshifters, and we might get to them in a bit. Um, what's the other one? It's the little sort of the little square fatty adipose tissue guys. I don't know if anybody knows the ones I mean, but yeah, they're scary too. I don't know what they were called. Slovene is something called Slovene. I don't know, but that is yeah, I forget what they're called too. But I think you know the ones I mean. But yeah, and the Cybermen were really scary. And those other ones with the brain in their hands, what were they called? Oh my goodness. But yeah, really scary ones. And the other one, that episode, Are You My Mummy? That one, with the gas masks on them, that terrified me. Oh my goodness, that terrified me. That was scary. And I don't like masks at the best of times, but gas masks, they're really scary. Yeah, I there was episodes of that would terrify me. And the gas mask ones was really, they were scary too. So there's a little mush toad. And yeah, so there's a little mush toad. And I should say as well, Petal here, she's going to grab this mush toad and she's going to kind of show it off to Laburnum. Because she's a lady of class. So she likes large toads. And she likes showing them off, and she likes flexing with her toads, like I like flexing with my strawberries. So she's showing it off to Laburnum. Ha, look what I got. And yeah, he's kind of given a bit of sarcastic humour. And oh, you found your Prince Charming, have you? And she kind of comes back and says, well, no, but you might have found yours. So yeah, that kind of that kind of lore. So yeah, you can see that, and yes, he does have a top knot. So yeah, he has to have one with his tendrils because if not, they do grow quite long. Um, yeah, I know, and I think yeah, plant banter, and the fact is. She's kind of holding the toad to him and saying, "Kisses, Laburnum." Planter, yes, that's that. Why didn't I think of that? She's yeah, she's kind of holding it up to him and saying kisses, like there's your Prince Charming, and he says, oh, you found your Prince Charming, Petal. And she comes back and says, no, but you might have found yours, Laburnum. So maybe is that saying? I don't know, but Laburnum, he might fly under a certain flag. We don't know, and I'm not going to ask him. I'm not going to speculate. He himself has to say so. But potentially. And yeah, so I might crack on. I tell you what I will do. I've been drawing Henrietta. Yeah, exactly. That flag lost Jody. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he might be. And exactly, exactly. But I did think do the plant guys, and I had yeah that one as well, that one as well. And I was thinking, do plant guys do they are you leaving us, Mama? Well, if so, goodbye and thank you for stopping by and keeping up chat, plant banter. But I did think the guys here, the plant guys, are they the only ones to produce a perfume? And do other plant people find it attractive, we'll say? I don't know. I did imagine that these little, you see these little kind of sort of white nodules on their skin, or pustules. It's a horrible, horrible word, pustules. It did not, Mama. What? Huh? No. No, it shouldn't. See, lost you. You were flying it there. Why is. Oh. Okay, that's strange because I did get that flag flown at me today, and not in a nice way, by the way. But yeah, yeah, that is funny. That is funny. But yeah, you see these little white nodules here. I imagine that they pheromones. That's the word, like butterflies do. But I imagine they produce them, and another plant person comes along, and they're tailor made, so they kind of find, oh, you've got a nice smell, you've got a nice odor or something, and yeah, it kind of adds to them maybe in their maybe romantic ventures. But yeah, yeah, that's a funny one. Yeah, I know. I did Black Moon. Actually, I had to ban somebody for that in stream. But yeah, apparently I came out today. I didn't realize I was coming out, but apparently I did. So it's kind of like, when I must be exhausted with my accent. I must be exhausted after coming out, but I didn't realize I came out. Yeah, apparently so. So I'm out and proud about it, eh? And yeah, yeah, I know. I'm getting accused of all sorts, but yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so that they should be plant kind of scent based. And is there a perfume that they kind of produce? Is there something here that they kind of use? I think there is. I kind of like the idea. I don't know what I'm doing with Henrietta here. Have I got a tea towel? Yeah, so oh, shaking up the camera. I know, apparently so. It is in chat, so I had to, yeah, yeah, not in a nice way. I can't have that flag be flown by people who want to use it for ill. Yeah, so that's not good, not cool, guys. So I tell you what I was going to do, and I might do it roughly. We were talking about all things floral. Yeah, this is Henrietta, and we might get some more OC lore, and I hope it doesn't qualify as not safe for work. This is Henrietta, and one day Henrietta is a shapeshifter. She is a lady shapeshifter. And I was thinking one day she, under her balcony, we're not going to see him yet, and there's a reason for it. But one day, and she spots a guy, we'll say, that she likes. And given shapeshifters, if they like a body, they want that body. And they will have that body. So she does, in fact, take that body. Now, that is a little bit risky considering that she's like a vampire, but a shapeshifter. I don't want to go more into that because I worry about this, how it might be viewed. She eats the spine and drinks the blood and becomes that body. Now, whether that body was dead beforehand or is it a way to save that person? I like to think maybe. But she becomes this person, and this person is Hugh. So yeah, and Hugh in his life, he still carries this form of Henrietta in him. And every month or whenever he feels like it, he can change back to Henrietta, depending. But he likes to be Hugh, but sometimes he likes to be Henrietta too. So yeah, so it's a little bit risky. A little bit, I was thinking, is that, do certain people find that a little bit Not okay to depict? I don't know. I'm hoping they don't. I really hope that it's kind of like more shapeshifter science rather than anything risky and kind of that kind of way. I don't know how I'm going to, you know, explain it any better than that. But I like to think that shapeshifters, it fascinates me the fact that shapeshifters, they might not necessarily stick to one gender. And they might be able to, switch at will or however they feel like it, or if needs must. And if Henrietta wants to have a child, well, Henrietta goes to being female to have a child, and if she wants to be a dad, well, she goes to Hugh to be a dad. I don't know. I don't know whether that's seen as more, risky. I don't know. Black Moon, I'm glad you think so. I've often thought with shapeshifters. Yeah, yeah. So I'm getting myself banned already. Yeah, I can see people coming ahead and saying things. All right, but yeah, I do like the idea. As I was drawing Hugh and the idea that he was a shapeshifter, I kind of thought along the line, would it be interesting if he had a female, feminine kind of body or form in his library? And yeah, that's where Henrietta came along from. And yeah, so yeah, I do want that representation, and I don't know quite how to get that representation because I am obviously me. I'm particularly one gender. I don't know. I don't want anyone. I would hate to think that it's upsetting anyone. But yeah, I was thinking, well, for a shapeshifter, why would he stick to being male? Sometimes would he feel like maybe I think maybe it might be biology based that he kind of doesn't want to forget this form. So Henrietta, and is Henrietta his first form? I don't know, but he doesn't want to forget his first form. So to not forget Henrietta, he has to change back to Henrietta every so often. And I don't know how long or how much he has to change to being Henrietta, but he does. Yeah, he does. He has to change to being Henrietta. And it's kind of maybe like a monthly thing with if you know, you know, eh? But yeah, I kind of feel like every month or if he doesn't do it, he kind of gets this kind of fear over him that, my goodness, I'm forgetting Henrietta. I'm forgetting her. I'm forgetting how to be her. So I need to change and be Henrietta. Now, I don't know what other people around him would think that I don't know how they take it, but probably well, they probably know. I don't imagine that there's anything odd or I think in their world, in the other world, I think, well, they just say, well, that's just shapeshifters. And the shapeshifters are just different. Oh, you do, Black Moon? Oh, cool, cool. I'm glad you do. I always feel like sometimes things like this, I'm going to upset a whole load of people. And I'd love to hear from the other side or why I might get a bit of negative attention. I don't know, but I'm glad you think so. And I feel like that's kind of Henrietta here, and that is Hugh, and his poor son is not sure, but his son, being that his son is one as well. Well, he, it's Tiernan. I said she, oh my goodness, but he's okay with that. And I do feel like he has a continuous Hugh here, has a continuous natural impulse to to change. And some days he might be another creature altogether. But I feel like it's nearly like not a material thing for them. I feel like it's a compulsive sort of thing. Like a natural thing for them, and they don't even question it. That's how I feel. And nobody around them, they kind of just assume, oh well, it's just a shapeshifter. You just, so long as you know who's who and is it the same person. And I'm gonna Henrietta's colors here are going to be, so Hugh or Henrietta, they're very, very pale. And they do have kind of pinkish, kind of slight pinkish undertones. So I don't know if I can finish him or her. or them, or they, or again, I don't know, but yeah, on stream, but I'll try and I'll do some florally. So I wanted Henrietta to be in a flower, an arch. So she's kind of on her balcony, and she's overlooking things, and yeah, and then maybe the next day or next morning, while I'm sick of being Henrietta, and I want to be Hugh, so I'll shift back, and it might be quite uncomfortable to do so. I imagine it would, but and I might show you some biology up here, but yeah, exactly, exactly. I think I am, and people have told me, other people in real life have told me, well, no, it's not seen like that. And yeah, I think, and I really hate to think that I am, but I'm glad you're thinking so. Yeah, hopefully we're all okay, we're all mature, but I will show you some little anatomy bits up here of what he does. I just think that he might find, like, or Henrietta one day she wants to change back, and she does, but it might be a little bit uncomfortable. I'd imagine it would be. And kind of like, those werewolf kind of movies from the 70s, kind of a little bit like that. And yeah, kind of has to do it in kind of not, nobody looking, so to speak. Because yeah, obscenely biological. Yeah, I know there. Yeah, I know, lost you. If you know, you know. But yeah, so I think maybe it's two shapeshifters, it's all normal, but I think she might like shift back into her other form when nobody is watching, because yeah, she might think that, well, nobody else, they might be distressed by seeing that. Yeah, Animorphs, that's it. That's the book. Those book covers terrified me. Yet another thing that terrified me. I was a very scared child, and yeah, probably society, but I was a very terrified child, very terrified. And one look at those book covers, and I was nauseous with fear, and particularly those Animorphs. What was the one? The insect one. There was an insect one that was really worrying to me. Yeah. I was scared of them. Yeah, and I was obsessed with them, but I didn't even want to look at their book covers. I just looked at the book cover one day, and I just thought, no, I couldn't. There was an insect one. Yeah, the world was scary. Yeah, the insect, there was like a cricket or a grasshopper one. And I could not get and that being said, I draw quite odd body types and odd OCs. I couldn't get my head around any of this as a child. The fact that, oh my goodness, that person is suddenly they're an insect now, and they were a human. And I was thinking of that when I was drawing Hugh first, like how scary would it be to see that happen? And that's probably why Hugh or Henrietta, kind of they go into private, kind of like a private area, their own living area or their own area where they're alone, and they do it. Because yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, it would be quite scary, and I think maybe Henrietta, they don't necessarily want to kind of upset anybody. Well, maybe that's the sensibility behind them. I don't know, but yeah, those books were scary, and the artwork on them. Whoever drew the art, I really want to talk to that artist, because I remember them, and yeah, I remember that, and yeah, and I remember them. Yeah, kind of. There was a dolphin one or something as well, and yeah, just something in my brain did not compute with those. Could turn into insects or something. Scary. Oh, scary stories. Yeah, I remember that one too. Oh my goodness, this is like a nostalgia stream. Well, it always is in my case. Yeah, I remember that. I remember being very scared of that too. There was another one, Scary Stories. There was that one. And what was the other one? Oh, the other one was like, yeah, I do like it. Again, Yeah, last yeah, the boy is stuck as a yeah, I know. I always feel like, is Hugh gonna get stuck as Hugh, or is Henrietta gonna get stuck as Henrietta? Is that gonna be really scary to him? Um, yeah, I have this idea, and I actually thought of the hawk when I was drawing Hugh once, because some forms he would like. It does take quite a lot of energy to shapeshift, and I imagine like there's big forms and the shapeshifter mind, so Hugh's mind is he's kind of greedy for certain forms that he thinks are, certainly more powerful. And say if he spotted a bigger creature, I don't know, just pulling a dragon out of my mind, and he suddenly, I want to be that, I want that form, that's a powerful form, I'm going to get it. And well, what if he can't do it? What if he hasn't got the energy or the stamina for it or the matter as well for it? And is he going to be stuck like that? And for how long? Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I kind of worry for him sometimes, and I do know. I will say, probably going into maybe. Hopefully, it's not safe for work, but lower here is when Henrietta found out that she was going to have Tiernan, she couldn't change into Hugh because, well, she needed the organs because Tiernan, her son, relied on those organs. And the only reason she found out she was going to have Tiernan, she was going to be a mother, was, oh, I can't change into my masculine form. I can't change into Hugh because, well, I'm pregnant. So nobody clipped that, by the way. But yeah, yeah. So I think that's quite an interesting. Like, what if they get stuck in a form? And why is there a reason for the form, or why are they stuck in that form? And in Henrietta's case, that was the reason, and she kind of realized, well, that must be the reason. So yeah, because I had to think internally, their organs also shift, and certain organs are only applicable to men and women. So yeah, exactly, last year, and yeah. So I think with you, and finally, when Tiernan came along, and maybe a few months after, finally when she tried again, she could shift back to Hugh. So yeah, I do think that that's quite an interesting kind of biology of them. But the idea, the horror that, oh, I can't switch back to him, to Hugh, and why can't I? And oh, there's certain organs that I now need, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of the idea of, can they get stuck in a certain form, and what does it take to come out of that certain form? Why are they stuck in that certain form? And yeah, it's kind of scary. And the idea of a shapeshifter is scary too. And like those books, that's why I was thinking of the hawk. Yeah, exactly, last year. Yeah, and of course, Tiernan being a little bitty baby, he needed his mother's milk to take care of. So yeah, so Hugh couldn't appear for maybe a year. I don't know, but yeah, that's the hard and fast realities of being what you are, being a shapeshifter. But right now I'm drawing and giving her a rosy frame because it is high summer, so I feel like she could do with a foliage frame. Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking that. I was thinking the horror of that, and can I, the panic with Hugh or anything? Can I switch back? What if I can't? And is this going to be painful? Is this going to be, is it going to take more energy or more, matter? And what happens to all that matter? I don't know. Um, I do feel like their bodies are a little bit bigger than ours and a little bit thicker, I'll say. And maybe that's kind of to do with all that matter. I don't know. And yeah, so this kind of over here, if you can kind of see, yeah, so it's a little bit, it's sketched out, but basically I wanted to do like the two spines fusing together. Yeah, so I wanted to do the two spines fusing together, and also a little small bit of anatomy. I wanted to do kind of for Hugh anyway, or the anatomy is yeah, the anatomy is basically, I imagine they need a stomach. They need kind of maybe two, so one for the spine, one to kind of get the spinal fluid, one to specifically digest the spinal fluid, and it might be a very small little flap up near their backs. And then the larger area, so the larger stomach here is like for the spine to fit into, and the blood, of course. So yeah. So they can kind of the bigger one is here, and the smaller kind of flap of a stomach for the spine is at the back there. And I wanted to do both hearts fusing together. So Henrietta, her heart leaving and becoming Hugh's. And the spine, kind of her spine leaving and also becoming Hugh's. But I just have to figure out my heart anatomy. I have to look at an actual heart and see what it's like myself. Yeah, because human organs, I do believe they do have human organs, but kind of a little bit bigger than ours, and maybe not really much. They do maybe intestines. I don't know. Yeah, where am I gone? Where am I gone? I don't know where I'm. I actually might leave that one actually for now, but you can kind of see the beginnings of an anatomy sketch. So some of you are asking for some of you were asking for shapeshifter anatomy or OC anatomy. So there you go. And yeah, another thing, Hugh, when you, I want to ask you so many questions, Hugh, but when you change into, I don't know, a herbivore, uh, can you eat? That's another thing. I assume the organs, because I had it when Henrietta changes. When Henrietta changes or when Hugh changes back to Henrietta to Hugh, obviously the larynx changes. So the voice, I always understood voice acting or voice when they do shape shifting or body swaps in films. The voices sometimes they don't quite they have, it's hard to explain, but they're not kind of thinking of that voice. The larynx is different. So yeah, so I kind of do think that yeah, the larynx does change as well. But Hugh, can you eat as a shapeshifter, or can you eat like can he eat if he was to change into a say, I don't know, a Jersey cow? I don't know. Can he eat grass? Is the organs there? I would assume so, because I would assume that is what helps to get matter and energy. I would assume so, because Hugh and Henrietta would share the same, more or less the same digestive organs. But for other things, yeah, I wonder. And I was going to do, yeah, and the vocal cords, yeah, the vocal cords would definitely deepen or largen with, masculine, feminine. But I was going to do kind of, it looks horrible here, but the wrist kind of, yeah, the wrist sort of dipping down. So he's kind of trying to, fix himself up before anyone sees him. But yeah, I think, and the problem is, say he was, I don't know, yeah, the Jersey cow, and he ate some grass, and he had to really switch back really quick, or he had to switch to a something more carnivorous, say like a wolf or something. Well, what happens to grass in Hugh? What happens to grass in your stomach? Um, and vice versa, if you were something meat eating and you had to change quickly into something, what happens? Does it make you ill? I don't know. Does it give you indigestion? I don't know. But yeah, all the questions. Yeah, and do they get a little bit of tummy issues? I don't know. I would imagine so. But I think maybe for them it's kind of the reality of what they are. Um, and they kind of have to get used to it. I don't know. Yeah, would they? Is that what the second I maybe has he got like maybe the secondary stomach for actually? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't quite have mastery over his form yet. Um, but yeah, do they? Is that what the stomach, the kind of the flap stomach at the back is for? Maybe. And Would be kind of funny though, see a sea eagle and they regurgitate some grass. It would be kind of strange, and certainly strange to have Hugh suddenly appear and he regurgitates something a little bit frightening. Eyeball maybe or something, and just has to hide it. But yeah, the the idea, and yeah, I like to keep this. I'm going to keep this a little bit blobby because I like the idea that, like Clay, he hasn't quite got his form yet, so it just takes a little bit of mastery here to have the four fingers, and yeah, so I'm going to work on that one. And Goober, yes, you're back 8 p.m. My goodness, 1:30 here. Wow. Well, I'm gonna end soon. Yeah, I'm gonna end. So yeah, different cravings. I don't know. I know as a ordinary shapeshifter, so Hugh, he does crave quite a little bit of intangible things. I don't know, like forms. So like craving intangible, like as say he's Hugh and suddenly there's an osprey. I don't have an osprey in my form, so I crave an osprey. I want an osprey. Random creature. But those sort of cravings of not necessarily maybe food cravings, but maybe like form cravings. And yeah, so I think, and it's this compulsion to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. A little bit like me, but not spines and blood with myself. Raspberries instead. Look at that. It's hairy. Well, anyway. mm, So I'm probably going to cut the chat or cut the chat. Cut. That sounds really rude, by the way. Sorry, but cut to the chase. So I'm probably going to end my stream in maybe a few minutes. But we did. Yeah, I know raspberries, and if I could, I'd give you all raspberries. But yeah, so this we did get some petal done. I'm really happy with how petal ended up, and the mush toad, and some more of petal, and a little bit of laburnum. So we did cover lots and lots of plant people. And we did draw some lovely roses around dear Henrietta. Yeah, I know. And the mush toad. We got to think of some mush people. Yeah, we got to think of some mush people. But yeah, and we got some Henrietta in as well, or Hugh or Henrietta. But mostly we got the floral border around her. And Mama, I don't know, are you going to be streaming later? But yeah, hopefully. But if you're not, I hope you're feeling better. But mm. That indeed. Henrietta or Hugh, it was shapeshifters. And we were talking about form and matter and anatomy. This is Henrietta. And she got some floral border on her. Now, Henrietta has a compulsion to steal forms. Oh, short stream. Okay. I mean, I don't want to pressure you. Don't. Health comes first. But so Henrietta one day under her balcony, she spots a masculine form that she really likes, and yeah, I wonder why, Henrietta. Why do you like that masculine form? And she thinks, well, that form would look very good on me, and whether he dies or whether something happens, she steals that form via the spine, the blood, and then we have that form she has taken. Hugh. So yeah, so that's it. So that's the in-depth lore. But for now, and thank you very much, anyone that has joined in and listened and chatted and liked and subscribed. Thank you very, very much. Now I'm just going to check what date I'm going to be back on. So I will be back on Sunday. Ooh. The 2nd of August. Okay, so I will be doing streaming in the 2nd of August. Hello, Stephanie. Hello. Welcome back. It's just as I'm saying goodbye. But yeah, the 2nd of August. And I don't know what I'm going to do for that stream. It is probably my birthday stream. So I'll probably do something. I haven't decided yet. Maybe, yeah, I was thinking centaurs, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Not more plant people. Maybe more Henrietta. I don't know. But yeah, I'm eating the last raspberry. The last one, and look at the inside of it. It's all seeds. Anyway, random talk. Yeah, birthday stream. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next stream, but yeah, I will be around on the 2nd of August, and then for 2 weeks off. So the last 2 weeks in August, I probably won't be doing anything at all because I'll be on holiday again. I know. It does actually look like a cut straw. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, they're kind of similar. They're like little baby strawberries. But yeah, so the 2nd of August, I will be back at the same time. And I haven't decided what I will be doing. I don't want to say give me suggestions because I haven't really thought about it. Maybe centaurs or more OCs or maybe medieval monsters. I don't know, but we'll certainly do something. And I might bring some strawberries and I might eat some cake. So, but you've been a great chat today. And I'm going to go from you guys and I'm going to love you and leave you and thank you all. Yes, centaurs are monster babies or baby centaurs. Baby centaurs. Oh my goodness, Ven, you got books. You brought books. Just as I was saying goodbye to everybody. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, jump back. But Fabulous Bodies by Oh, Chuck Tingle. Oh my goodness. I really got to start reading Chuck Tingle. I've heard so much about him. But yeah, actually, Mama, did you see my centaurs? Yeah, they're sort of yeah, those centaurs. So Archeron and Tal. So these guys. So imagine drawing these guys as babies. Or these guys having babies. I don't know. But yeah, these guys. And, yeah, so more of them. And there's more of you. You, it's you. Yeah, so yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I want to maybe draw some more of these guys and designs for them. So they're very silly little guys, and Hugh is getting a nudge on the cheek. I haven't actually Black Moon. No, I haven't, but I think I like it. I think I probably would. And yeah, I seen you did, Mama. Thank you. And thank you, Ven. Thank you. I think I would. I don't know. I've came upon them in the library, and my TBR keeps growing and growing and growing. So, but yeah, I should actually invest in them. There was some other world I really liked, and it wasn't by Terry Pratchett, but I did really like it, and I would recommend all of you to read it. But yeah, I think it's my vibe, and I think it's that kind of humor. Yeah, I think it is my vibe and that humor, so I think I would like it. And thank you for the recommendation. But how and ever, I am going to leave you, and I will be back with videos throughout the month, and then I'm going on holiday and birthday stream and all kinds of things happening. But you've been a great chat, and thank you for being here, and thank you for listening and chatting and keeping up the vibes. And I'll see you when I see you all. Bye, bye, bye.